Oh, there's the sound. That's awkward. I'm sitting here talking to everybody. Okay. Well, welcome back, everybody. We are going to court. We got our briefcase and everything, but hold on. We just need to grab some water and some snacks. I was about to say you're muted. Yeah. So I had to stop the other stream manually before I could start the stream up again. It's like super weird. Twitch is okay, like it's doable. Like YouTube is not. So it is what it is. We're working with it. We're working with it. So we're gonna continue. Actually, okay. So I got some Girl Scout cookies, right? And I'm gonna tell you, I've been sheltered as a child. So I just got the lemon ups. I think that's what they're called, right? Lemon ups. And I just tried these things called Adventurefuls. I like them. The Girl Scouts are slaying. But you know what I didn't like? I didn't like that my lemon cookie. What did that thing? What did that cookie say? That cookie said something. Hold on. Let me go look and see what this cookie has said. I have wrote it down somewhere. Oh, I know what it was. The cookie had said, "I'm a risk taker." Girl, you know I'm watching my diet. What do you mean I'm a risk taker? I just wanted one cookie. That made me mad. Alright. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Any? What the heck happened? I finally get to see you again and... It's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I can't believe something like this happened. Am I up and killed somebody? What happened? Oh, you accidentally passed the stream? Oh no, you good. Maya ended up killing somebody. We didn't even get like 5 steps into the game yet. The events of that gloomy rainy afternoon that started this whole mess. I'm not a fan of the lemon cookies. Depends really. I think they're all right. I really need to get some milk with them, but I do need to like slow down. My problem is I have a sweet tooth. It's terrible, right? It's terrible to have a sweet tooth, especially when it comes to night. Speaking of which, I do want to try like 2 more of those Adventurefuls, but let me tell you something. Them cookies will let you put on some weight. Those cookies will let you put on some weight. I read the back of the boxes and stuff, like sugar, crammed with sugar, the calories. The thing has fat. I'm just like, man. I mean, you know, every once in a while it's okay. I love Oreos. I love Oreos to death. I would down the hill for some Oreos, but I gotta slow down as I'm on the treadmill. Hey, look, being fit is the way to go, especially as you're getting older, you know. Cause like they say, as you get older, your body starts slowing down, and it's not going to be able to keep up with all that stuff that you consume. It's just not going to be able to. Then all of a sudden, you're just going to be out there wondering what happened. Anywho, I'm sorry. We are getting sidetracked. We always talking about food and anything else. That's all we can do. That's all we can do is try. Don't worry. I end up gaining some weight too. I gotta go back on my regiment and go lose that weight again. It's like an uphill battle every single time. Keep playing through my mind. June 16th, 3:34 p.m. Wright and Company Law Offices. What depressing rain. Do you understand how depressed that makes me? Do you? Bro, who are you? I guess? But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry at that weather girl on TV. I think our little rainy spell will take a break with a day of sun. Is what that girl said. I stake my life on it. Well, it's the weather. But that's why I didn't bother to bring up an umbrella today. Who are you? What nerve calling herself a weather girl? She's going to hear about my $1,500 suit. Girl, what? About your case? Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl? I'm sorry. I thought that before we got down to business, we can have some friendly chatter. My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon. Remind me to never end up under his knife. I'm here today because of this incident. Malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives. Look at that lady. She's just like, I'm gonna lose my job. And I'm gonna go to jail. That's the expression. That's the expression of that lady right there. To see her life flash before her eyes. Oh. You're the doctor at... It's really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting! Yes, I heard you. I agree. It's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. The one that screwed up was that nurse. It was her that got the medications mixed up and killed those 14 patients. Oh yeah, she going to jail. And yet, now listen good, and yet, that nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting to her wrongdoing. Oh, god dang. Okay, well, she ain't going to jail. She just dead. She just dead. What? So what? So why are you here if she's dead? Is this your fault? She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me. And this is the kicker. She has herself a grand old accident and crashes her car. Smash, crunch, instantly transforming her car into an accordion model. That's right. About a year ago, all the tabloid shows were talking about it. 14 victims of medical malpractice and the nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There were rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused the crash. Sounds like someone's trying to frame her. I mean, if you look at her expression, she just knew that stuff was over. That was the expression. Like, I'm going to jail. that, that that was the way she that whoever drew her like that is just like, I'm going to jail. Like, okay. People said it was oh my god, people said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Why would I... Now, I'm just gonna say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? I mean, there's multiple reasons why you would want to kill the nurse. Like, one, she's jeopardizing your job. Two, she's jeopardizing your job. Three, she's jeopardizing your job, and she's probably trying to throw you under the bus. I mean, like, those are my three reasons. She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me. That's exactly why you would want to kill her. need to take a deep breath, Doctor, and focus. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? That's simple because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. Do you understand what that means? It means they're not coming to my clinic. You don't say. If it were me, I don't think I would want to go either. So, what would you like me to do about it? I want you to help me prove I'm innocent. Do you realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right? No, this is something only you can do. I'm a defense attorney. Maya Fey, you know this girl, correct? Maya? Why would he know her name? I heard you were working under her for a little while. Well, yes, I mean, hey, wait a second here. I worked under her? Yes, am I wrong? She told me, so I'm not quite sure if... Well, we worked a few trials together, but she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Ah, yes, I heard. It must be lonely for you. What? Wait, I'm not. She must be an extraordinary girl to have handle such rigid training. Sir, what are you talking about? Huh? I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these mystical sort of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Fey. Is Maya really that famous? And I've already set up an appointment. For what? What else? A channeling. I'm going to have her call that spirit of that nurse that went and got herself killed. Oh. Maya, I wonder what she's up to right now. We, the women of Fey clan, have always been spirit mediums. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. That's what she told me. I guess she's learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult. Not counting training, this will be her first time channeling a spirit. So she gave me one condition before accepting my request. A condition? The condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said that she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again. Me. And that is why I've searched you out. You want to see her too, don't you? I mean... I'm working. I don't know. What do you want to do, Phoenix? And so, that is how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor. June 19th, 1:25 p.m., Crane Village. So this is Crane Village, Maya's hometown. Why, hello there. What an odd little girl. Hey, wait up, Pearly! Someone else is coming this way. Nick! Oh, it's Maya. Maya, how are you? It's good to see you again. Wow, I didn't think you'd really show up. It's not that big of a deal. You made it sound like you were so far away. Well, maybe I exaggerated, just a little. It was only 2 hours by train. If I had known you were this close, I would have visited more. No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know. I'm sorry. Didn't she call us here? Until I became an adult, I have to work hard and be strong by myself. Oh, okay. Oh, well. Anyway, congratulations. I'm glad to hear training is going well for you. Yes, she did. I was just like, wait a minute. No, you're not allowed. Like, didn't you just call me here, though? Like, what? Today's channeling. Looks like you finally become a full-fledged medium, taking on your first job. Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon. But this case, do you know the messy story behind it? Behold the power of Maya Intelligence Network. Let's see, 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And to pin the blame on the nurse. He killed her in what appeared to be a car accident. I'm sorry. Did you say he killed her? Huh? So what is this Maya intelligent network anyway? The tabloids. That's what I thought. I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What happened is the exact opposite. I heard all about it from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. I would hope not. That's too scary even for me. Yeah, I guess so. So, this is your hometown, huh? Yep. Karain Village. But I've heard the people call this place Medium Valley, too. Interesting. So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium? Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were too, I think. That's probably true since the Fae ability to communicate with the dead is so strong. Actually, only the women of this village are mediums. So what do the men do? They usually work someplace outside the village. Oh, well that's nice. Do they come home? I'm like, what? They usually work somewhere outside the village. Okay. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about that girl I saw earlier. Do you know her? Oh, you mean Pearly? Pearly. Pearly Faye. Oh, Pearl Faye, she's my cousin. Isn't she adorable? Just like yours truly. Cousin? Wait, then that means... Is she also a... Yep, she's a medium too. Pearly's a real genius when it comes to channeling. I see. I hope I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier. Nah, it's not you. My aunt drilled it into her head that if a suspicious-looking person tries to talk to you, run away. I mean, that's facts. I would run away too. I would be running away from half the people if somebody started opening their mouth towards me while I'm just vibing. You know, you just sitting there, sitting somewhere, eating your lunch, by yourself peacefully, somebody just comes over and starts talking to you. I would... This should be a law. You should just get up and run away. Suspicious looking. Well, you're not wearing training clothes for starters. Of course not. Pearly is my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside of town. She doesn't know how much of the world. She doesn't know much about the world outside of Karain Village. Aunt? Pearly's mother is my aunt. Duh. Come on, Nick. Why did I get a achievement called Find Porfino? Porfino, we already captured you, man. We're playing Phoenix right now. Go away. Go away, Porfino. Go away. What are you doing? Why are cats like this? Well, Nick, I gotta get going. It's about time for the channeling to start. Adopted? Porfino! We adopted you! We already went through this! Where are these achievements coming from? Oh my god! Huh? Oh yeah! I'm doing the channeling in my house, so come on in, okay? After that, I'm done. We can grill up some juicy burgers. Can you believe that? I don't understand that. Like, why did that happen? like I'm sitting here... You know how long ago that was? That was a whole 5 episodes we went through, and Porfino just wants to pop up in an achievement. Come on now. Alright, good luck, Maya. Thanks. Well, at least she's still the same perky Maya. Okay, so let's see. Let's examine some stuff here. Old style phone booth. I can't say it fits this area too well. So, yeah, that was like 30 to 45 minutes ago. Like, what the heck? My cell phone doesn't get reception up here, so who knows? I may need it later. An old bus stop. It says Karain Village on the signpost. The buses seem incredibly inconvenient since they only come 3 times a day. A giant rock that seems to be reaching for the sky. Its oranges are written on the beat-up old sign. It looks like this giant rock was called Karain Boulder. There's a really complex explanation written here, but long story short, it's a big stone for spirits to live in, or something like that. Oh, okay. Nice to know. Rustic thatched roof houses where other villagers live in line the street. Okay. They're nowhere near as large or as nice as the manor in front of me. It's kind of odd that I don't see any other villagers walking around, though. The biggest, most elegant of the buildings I can see from here. This is Faye's Manor, a place Meyer calls home. It's easy to be overwhelmed by his presence. Okay, is that all that we got? Is that all that? The mountain, the sky? Okay, we good? Where do we go from here? Oops. Okay, move. June 19th, Faye Manor, meditation room. Ah, Mr. Wright, I'm so glad you showed. It's a nice weather we're having today. Aren't you happy? No, not at all. That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again, bro, with this weather girl. Are you okay? It will rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face. I can't believe they allowed such misguided reports on the public airwaves. Looks like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for punishment. But anyway, this is a splendid manor. No arguments there. It's hard to believe that this is Maya's house, though. I was given the guide map to this building. Here, Mr. Wright. I have a copy for you, too. This guy's a Debbie Downer. Oh, my goodness. A diagram of the manor. Today's channeling. What are you going to do once the nurse spirit has been called? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to have her write a signed confession. A signed confession? Yes, a confession. Pay attention. I have her write this. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence. I can speak. I wonder why his hair is graying. Cause he keeps freaking out over the weather girl, it seems like. And then also, yes, he also had that incident where 14 patients died, and this nurse went and threw him under the bus apparently, and everybody's blaming him. He must feel stressed. And then on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. I'm sorry. I apologize for being oh my goodness. I can say this word. I just can't say it today. Neglected. That's what I'll have her write. With a confession, the rain falling on my soul can finally stop. Oh, I see. So, how did you hear about Maya Fey? I heard about her from an acquaintance, a girl studying the occult at the occult. Is it occult? Occult. I don't feel like I'm speaking, I feel like I'm speaking another language that I have no idea what I'm speaking about. I'm just gonna say, is it adult? Occult? You know, we'll go with that, occult. At the college. Okay, that'll work. That girl introduced me to this village. I felt like there was something in the back of my throat when I was trying to combine the OCC like I was just like, nah, that don't sound like English to me, but okay. This is the home of the Korean School of Channeling. The home, huh? And Miss Maya is a daughter of the master, I hear. Master? Anyway, do you see that door? That's the room where people and spirits meet. Miss Maya is in there right now. Would you care to meet her? I mean, yeah, if I'm done talking to you, sure. This man needs to chill. The door that leads to the channeling chamber, a place that leads where spirits and people meet. The iron in this door was tempered, making it very solid. It looks like there's a strong lock on this door to top it off. Well, at least she doesn't have to worry about getting, somebody trying to break into her house. June 19th, Fame Manor, Channeling Chamber. Wow, such a strange atmosphere in here. These flickering lights, I guess they're candles. Oh, Jesus, good sir, who might you be? My name is Phoenix Wright. Oh, you must be that good sir. Good sir? Is she talking about me? You're a lawyer, are you not, good sir? I have heard much about you from Mystic Maya. You know what, I have to say, I have to compliment her hair. It's way bigger than mine. Is that so? Mystic Maya? I am Mystic Maya's aunt, Morgan Fay. Nice to meet you. I have wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, good sir. It would seem that perhaps you asked too much of Mystic Maya's in performing your duties. You think it was a hat. You think it was a hat, but that is actually her hair. No, she's for real. She's carrying 10 extra pounds in there. Oh yeah, she most definitely is. Most unbecoming, I'm afraid. Huh? Don't tell me you have already forgotten. That it was not for Mystic Maya and her assistant, you surely would have not won. First a girl that runs away, now an old lady who says I stink at doing my job. When did I become such a poster boy for how not to make a first impression? The past is the past, though. Let us speak of the present now. Thank you. Alright. So why do you add Mystic Maya to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange? Good sir! Yes! How dare you be so rude and disrespectful towards Mystic Maya? I'm sorry. She must be addressed by her proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya. So about Mystic Maya, is it the blood? Excuse me? Blood? Mystic Maya carries the blood of the Master. In actuality, she is the only one remaining. Only one remaining? What's that supposed to mean? Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs to the Kurain channeling technique. Okay, then where do you stand? That is a little bit more complicated. Although a woman of the Fae clan, I'm merely a member of the Branch family. Branch family? What's that? It is as it sounds. For a member of the Branch family, no matter her spiritual power, she can never become the master of the Kurain school. So, how strong are you? It's a shame, however, I will admit. I cannot even begin to compare the loneliness of my powers to the Master's. So that's how it is. Okay. I don't think she said anything at all. She said something, but she really didn't say too much. So today's channeling will be her first? Yes, good sir. Because the spirit of a person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong. It is usually easier to call a person to our world. Traffic accident indeed. The channeling will take place here in the channeling chamber, good sir. As you see, I am in the process of preparing. Okay. Ooh, she's not a pure blood. Not much so, just dragging this Phoenix guy. Yeah, she really is just dragging him. So, this room is the channeling chamber, the place where a spirit medium speaks with those who have departed. I don't suppose you mind if we observe the session. Do not even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and their client may enter here. Oh. The secrets of the Kurain techniques cannot be seen by just anybody. That never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me before. It is also for your safety, good sir, if something were to go wrong. That is why, while channeling is being performed, that heavy door is securely locked. Oh, that's what the lock's for. Okay, so not only can nobody break in, nobody can break out. I think this is like a... I think this is a crime scene. Can you imagine getting into an argument with somebody and you're just like, oh, well, nobody can get in and you're definitely not getting out. Murdered. Oh, yes. I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir. Pearl? She is an adorable, angelic young girl. Oh, that odd. She's my daughter. Now then, what was it you were about to say? What a cute daughter you have. A pure heart knows not of the evils in this world is a powerful thing, good sir. Please refrain from affiliating with her, I request. Well, it's not like I had a chance to anyway. I must insist and stress that you not let it occur. Okay, I get it. We will not get by the child at all. She can stay there. Won't get by her with a 20-foot pole. Like, come on now. Alright, what are we doing here? This is a folding screen. It's really showing its age. All of its edges are a bit tattered. The lettering is fading too. I think I recognize a few of the characters on here. Ku-ra-in. I'm pretty sure that's what it says. Maybe I'll ask Maya about it later. There's some empty space behind the folding screen. A light of the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. Okay, just making sure. This is where the medium sits. I assume there are 4 panels of this flooring. The straw in the flooring feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. Next slide. Okay, that's the door that can't be, The meditation room's on the other side of this very heavy-looking door. There's a giant iron lock where the handle is. It feels like the curtain that separates the normal world from the spirit one. Okay. Isn't that the village you are in, Karain? Yeah, he was just trying to... He was just trying to, see if he could read that. Oh, God! Jesus Christ, dude. June 19th, Fay Manor, Winding Way. Wow, this garden's really breathtaking. Someone put a lot of love into it. What is that over there? Is that an incinerator? Looks like a little out of place in a garden like this. Looks like there's a room over there too. A peaceful feeling is emanating from it. This is cracked. It's a really old urn. The ashes of a person long dead are inside. It looks like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting, so time to move on. Okay. It's a small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come all the way out here to tiny villages like this. So every family has to burn their own trash? Split garden with a small lamp and a traditional decoration. It's a bit small to walk around in, although that incinerator piques my curiosity. Why did we come here? Like, what was our purpose? I guess we gotta go. Oh, side room. June 19th, Fay Manor, side room. So this is the side room. Looks like it's more of a break room. There's a bedding spread out on the floor. It looks like someone's sleeping in one. I shouldn't disturb them. Okay, well then let's go ahead and outie on Rowdy. Wait a minute. There's a bedding spread out on the floor. Is that someone sleeping in one over there? She's probably an exhausted medium taking a break catching some Z's. If I wake her up, she might be grumpy and throw a spell on me. It's probably a good idea not to disturb her sleep. Okay. Well, we won't. We're just looking around. It's a wooden bear sculpture. There's a plate attached to the base. Karain Village, the heart of channeling. What the? It's a souvenir. Does this mean it's easy to spot bears here? And for them to spot you? See, we don't be messing with no bears. We're just gonna go ahead and go. Hey, you, hold on. This guy's got a few questions to ask. I'm sure I heard the southern accent somewhere. Oh my god. Oh, well, I'll be. It's Mr. Phoenix Wright. How you been? Haven't seen you in, what, a year? You are, Lottie hair? lot of heart. Who are you again? I do worse than cure someone if some random man woke me up. You do worse than curse someone if some random man woke you up. That'd be funny. I think that's a lot of heart. I'm afraid to hit. Or who are you? I think her name is Lotta Heart, but you are Lotta Heart. You're Lotta Heart, right? Bingo. I'm the one and only paranormal photographer, Lotta Heart. So I guess you're still at it, being a photographer. I mean, of course. And today, I'm gonna give myself a real scoop. You wait and see. Oh, that's right. This ain't no time to be wasting time. The challenge is about to get started. I'm sorry, I have a terrible country accent. Is it that time already? We should hurry up and get to the meditation room. What are you waiting around for? Come on. They said a southern accent, so I'm just like, bless y'all heart. Lotta heart. I've been judging her harshly because of that case. Wait, what happened? I don't even remember that case. But I guess looking back, we had some good times too. Did we? Are you sure? You said you were judging her harshly, Phoenix. I don't think that's good times. June 19th, Fame Manor Meditation Room. We will now begin the channeling. Mystic Maya and honored guests, please proceed into the channeling chamber. With this, I can finally swat those pesky flies once and for all. You hear me? They won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. You would love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright? Bro, I don't know. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm just the defense attorney that was called here, who was told not to come here, and now I'm here, and yeah. I'm just here, man. Oh boy, this man. Me? Oh, yeah, I sure would. Mystic Maya, do you have the channeling chamber key? Yep, right here. That is most satisfactory. That key is one of a kind, so please take care of it well. It'll be fine, Art Morgan. I won't lose it, trust me. Okay, Dr. Great, let's get started. Finally, let's go. This man scares me. Click. See, I don't like that word click, because now I'm trapped in the room with that man. I'm trapped in the room with a woman who dragged me. I'm trapped in the room with Maya, and is there a photographer in here? He scares me too. Oh yeah, I don't know how this court case gonna go. Am I still defending him? That's my question. Am I still defending this man? Oh wait, hold on a second. I didn't realize something. Oop, oop, oop. Let me fix this. I didn't realize that the vertical was jacked up because ain't nobody say nothing. Boop. There we go. I have to fix that. I don't know how long it's been like that. How long have I been streaming? 30 minutes? Not a bunch of people I want to be trapped in with either, especially that man. Yeah, especially that man. That man's kind of weird. Now let us wait patiently out here for them. Wait, you left her inside the room with that man? No, we gotta go in there. He might kill her. Please have some lovely bitter green tea and jaw-dropping large strawberry desserts. Hold on now, Granny. Granny? How come we ain't allowed in that room? Dear madam, you have an impressive grasp of English from where did you learn it? What? I'm from the heart of the heartland. Is that so? Then I humbly request that you return to this heart of the heartland. What are you? This is the Korean village. If you cannot follow our traditions and rules, we request that you leave. Oh! Lada got. Sorry. Wow, she shut Lada up. Now that's impressive. Now then, let us wait. Yeah, he's giving murderer. Oh! I hope somebody did not just sit there and get shot. Hey now, what was that just now? It came from inside the channeling chamber. Oh, somebody got shot. Oh, man. Oh, why? Oh, that was another shot. Hey, that's a gunshot. Excuse me? I heard that sound before. It's a gunshot. I bet my afro on it. But Maya's in there. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what's the plan? What else? We're going to break in. What? But there's only one key, and that kid's got it. We're going to the door. We're going to have to break the door. Is that all right, Miss Faye? Well, yes, but there's only one matter. That is... Don't try and stop me. You can send a repair bill to the Wright and Company law offices later. Yeah, now that's what I call being a man. Dr. Gray? Did she just sit there and take a goddamn... I was... murdered. But Maya? That man murdered me. Not her sipping tea as a gun going off. Yeah, she really was. She was just like, it was like bang, bang. She was just like, yeah, this is normal. Like, what? Where did the gun come from? That man murdered me, so he murdered her. See, I told you that he had every reason to kill that woman. So I killed him. What? Lada, at a time like this? Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. But hurry before there are more victims here. Hey, let go, city boy. Oh, wait. Hey, let's go, city boy. Let's leave this to the granny. June 19th, Karain Village. My cell phone doesn't get reception way out here. So I ended up just using the phone booth to call the police. And they're on their way. That's good. Lottie. I saw a genuine mysterious phenomena. She really seemed on edge because of all this. Not that I blame her. I'm scared to death by what's going on. See, he killed the nurse and she killed him from the grave. Good for her. Yes, but we also kind of looking past the fact that there was gunshots going off. This lady was calmly sipping tea. We break down the door. This lady's snapping photos. There's too much going on. This is too much going on. Like, I open the door and the first thing you hear is click. I'm just like, did this chick just take a picture? Like that's not the first thing you do. It should have been like, oh my god, it's a dead body. Like, oh my god, there's a person on the floor. Oh my god, this lady's covered with blood. And second of all, where's the gun? How did he get shot? Anywho, what you witnessed. Hey, mister. That gal, Maya, she wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, was she? Oh yeah. Lana doesn't know that when Maya is channeling, her whole physical appearance changes. Then again, weren't there only 2 of them in there? I reckon she must have done it then. Lotto, what do you know about Dr. Gray? Not much, but I did some digging. That one gent with a bad that's one gent with a bad reputation. Really? I hear he's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks like a wet sheet. I sort of got the same impression myself. He's a real controlling. As soon as the nurse or patients don't do what he says, he starts hollering. Must have been real rough to work with for him. You can tell by his high blood pressure. I mean, his high blood pressure's all over the floor now. What are we doing? Do we just go back to the room, or do I call? I already called. I guess we go back to the room, right? June 19th, Bay Manor, meditation room. Ah, Mr. Wright. Miss Faye, how's, Mystic Maya? She has returned to this world. The spirit severing technique was successful. Let me see her, please. She's still unconscious. I humbly request that you wait outside for her recovery. Guess I just have to wait. The police are here. Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? You again? What are you doing here? What are you doing all the way out here, Detective Gumshoe? It's actually kind of funny. I was in the area for a business trip, pal. Well, time to check out the crime scene. I have to question everyone out here later. So just sit tight, alright? Why is he grinning at me? Shall I show you to the scene of the crime, Detective Gumshoe? Jimshoe! My name isn't Jimshoe. The two of them went into the channeling chamber. I guess all I can do for now is just see what everyone else has to say. Okay. Can I go in here? June 19th, the channeling chamber. The police are busy running here and there. I don't see Maya anywhere. Hey you, don't touch anything! Look, I really need to ask you some questions. Don't look at me like I'm some sort of uncaring jerk. Tell you what, pal. I'll let you ask me a few questions, alright? Yeah, that lady's clocking everybody. About Maya. I hate to break this to you, pal, but with the way things look now, that girl's the only one who could have done it. Yeah, only Maya and the victim were inside this room after all. But Maya is... You can ask more about her later, pal. Right now, I got a job to do, and that's collecting evidence. Detective Gumshoe looks like a real professional. And yet, something about his expression still looks the same. So, Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh? He was shot in the forehead. But he was also stabbed in the chest with a knife. God dang! A knife? Basically, the victim was first stabbed, then he was shot. Okay, thank you for your time. Like, I'ma stab you and then I'ma shoot you. That nurse had no chill. Side room. June 19th, Bay Manor, side room. I'm pretty sure there was someone sleeping in here earlier. Like, how can I help you? Oh my god, that is I. Like, so isn't it about time to start? Huh? Time to start what? You know, like, the channeling. Channeling? Oh, no, actually, the situation has kind of changed. Huh? Like, what do you mean? Please stay calm, but there has been a murder. So, like, a murder is that thing where, like, one person kills another, right? Yes! A person has killed another person. Oh, that's, what are the words I'm looking for? it's like totally a bummer. Yeah, after all that effort, that's all she had to say? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot, introduce myself. My name is Any Mini. I'm sorry. Let me just make sure I read that correctly, because sometimes I feel like I be reading things and it just does not come out correct. Any Mine. Mine. Any Mine. Okay. Who's this airhead? I have no idea. Her name is Ine Mine. Ine Mine. I'm having fun. I'm having too much fun with that name. I was just making sure because it's like Ine Mine. Mine and Mo. But okay, her name is Ine Mine. Um, at the college, I'm researching and studying what? Parapsychology. Parapsychology. Okay. Parapsychology. That's right. I think people usually call it occult studies or something. Like supernatural phenomenon, ESP and psychic powers, that sort of stuff. That's pretty out there. I'm finished right. Attorney at law. Name. So what brings you here today? So I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, do you know of a good medium, spirit medium? Dr. Gray did say something about being introduced to this place. Why is she dancing like that? I have no idea. Cause, talking to dead people and, multiple personalities are my thing. I see. Then why were you taking a nap here? I wasn't feeling good. Huh? I'm, allergic to sesame seeds. Girl, what? What are you talking about? This voice I gave her is not helping either. I think she high. They must have put some in the food they served for lunch. Oh, that doesn't sound fun. So I felt sick and came in here to sleep. I totally feel like I wasted my time because I slept a long time. She was just like sesame seeds. I'm just like, what? So you were sleeping here the entire time? Yeah, ever since lunch. So you don't know anything about the murder that took place? I think where did she come? She was sleeping? What? Oh, that. I totally know nothing. So who was killed? The surgeon that requested the channeling, Dr. Gray. She has nothing to say. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did she not just say? I don't know. I think she's sus. Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, like a long time ago, I was Like a patient. Yeah. She sounds like she's trying to hide something. She sounds like she's. I think we found our suspect. Yeah. She don't know Dr. Gray? Huh? What do you mean you don't know Dr. Gray? Oh no, I just went past her. No, I was just looking. I was just trying to examine the room to see if I missed anything. I don't know. I think she's sus. June 19th, Fay Manor, Winding Way. There's no one here, as usual. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ah! Hey, you, how are you? I'm not gonna lie, she scared me too, Phoenix. I'm not gonna lie. You said there was nobody here. I wasn't expecting nobody, and this child just sat there and jump scared me. You're Pearl, right? Silent as ever. What's that she got in her hand? I've seen it somewhere before. Well, she said she was a patient. Yes, she did. She did say she was a patient. But that must mean that she knows him, right? Didn't she say that she recommended him up here? She's not telling the truth. That lady's suspect. What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? Not spiky enough? Did she run? Okay, well, we can't go to the side room. I guess she ran. Okay. Did she run out here? June 19th, Karain Village. Her multiple personalities are hitting. Oh, yeah. Lotta. She's probably scared out of her wits after having a murder take place right by her. Lotta? God, let it be me next. Oh, God, don't let it be me next. Okay, I was just like, wait a minute. What'd she say? Oh, my God, don't scare me like that. What do you mean? You're the one scaring me. If I weren't so tough, you'd be on the have another dead body in your hands. Mine. Okay. Did you see or notice anything that stuck out at you? Nah. Well, maybe one thing. What is it? Turns out my poor stomach's not good at handling this kind of thing. Huh? What? Curses and ghosts and stuff coming back to get you. This is just too much, I say. What is too much? Being an cook? Photographer? That's some scary stuff. So I think I'm gonna try being a celebrity photographer now. Going after photos more within your reach from now on. More glamour, less gore? What's up? Oh yeah! What is it? I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember? I took some pictures at the murder scene inside. Oh my God, she did. 2 even. This immense murder. I'm sure I'd like the ring of that. It'll be a sensational story. Lotto. Sorry, but my journalistic sense are burning inside me. Hate to cut and run, but I'm heading back in. Gotta beat those cops to the scoop of the century. Okay, girl. Well, okay, you keep that energy going. That's too much for me. I'm sorry. I can't do that without like shredding my voice. Hot pictures, is that what they're calling it nowadays? Is she on something? She might be. I don't know who's scarier, Lotta or the spirits. Why does it feel like we've been through this before? I don't know, but we have not. We have not been to court yet. We just moving around. June 19th, Fame Manor, meditation room. Oh, dear madame, you have such impeccable timing. Like, what's all the buzz? Ahem, alright everyone, listen up. You too, pal. I'm going to give you all a brief update. Right now, it looks like the investigation's not going to be done until real late. That is a terrible shame. I propose that everyone sleep here under the roof of Fay Manor tonight. Why are we sleeping here? What a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. Maya was arrested and taken away by the police. And I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. June 20th, 8:02 a.m., Fay Manor Meditation Room. Morning. I guess I must have nodded off at some point. I hope Maya's okay. I should hurry up and get to the detention center ASAP. Are we back? Okay, we are back. I'd rather not, so someone can murder me in my sleep. No thanks. Exactly. I'll be like, when do the buses arrive? I will sit on a bus. I don't want to stay here. Yeah, people was getting shot, and you sitting there sipping tea like this is normal. You open the door, girl sit there snapping shots. Like, like what? That's not normal, man. Like, come on. I don't want to stay here with these people. Did I say this part? June 20th, 10:34 a.m. Detention Center, visitors room. Nick, Maya, what am I gonna do? I never imagined it would turn out like this. Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. Karain Village is definitely not normal. Oh yeah. Come to think of it, the first time I met her, it all started right here, in this detention center. I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I was too weak, and I couldn't control the spirit's power, so... I don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but... You don't have to be nice to me. I understand. So you're the master or something of Karain School of Channeling? Actually, my mother is for now. But since that title passed from my mother is passed from mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday. But many people think that channeling isn't real, that it's just all an act. You believe in us, don't you? Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. When Maya's channeling a spirit, not only does her voice, but her whole physical appearance changes. It's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. It happened this time too. The murder queen herself, the spirit murdered her, not her. The spirit was so upset, she was like, let me borrow your body real quick. I just killed that man. You want to keep complaining about the weather? Bang! That's exactly what happened in that room. It would have been even funnier if it was the weather girl that he was complaining about, and she just randomly died. Like, you want to keep complaining about the weather? Bang! I guess the spirit opened her blouse too? Probably. Because she definitely didn't. Dr. Gray said that he wanted to call the nurse, so... Maya's body must have taken on the nurse's appearance. I don't blame whoever killed that man. What exactly happened in the channeling chamber? I went to that room with Dr. Gray, locked the door, and sat down across from him. Okay. We closed our eyes and I began to channeling. This is sounding kind of creepy, like the beginning of a scary story. And that's the last thing I remember. What? After the spirit comes into my body, I lose myself, my consciousness. then you don't remember a single thing. When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms. And there was blood all over my clothes. Oh, but I do remember having a dream. A dream. Oh, she's throwing out Naruto hand signs. What kind of dream did you have while you were channeling? I can't remember it all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move, and it was unbearable, really suffocating. It went something like that. I see. I have no idea what to say to that. There was a really familiar smell, too. Under the ground? Yeah, I can't quite place it, but I know I smelled that same scent before. I guess this is about all the information I'm going to gather for today. I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure you're prepared, okay? Huh? It? What is it? The document requesting me to be your attorney, of course. But, what's wrong? Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm a murderer. No one decided that yet. But I did. I killed that person with these 2 hands. That's enough, Maya. It's hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose, I'm sure. Stop it. Be right back. I'm gonna throw some food in the oven real quick. Okay. Help me. Nick, help me. I'm scared. Don't worry, I will. When is the trial? It sounds like tomorrow. As usual. 0 prep time. Alright, I'm gonna go now. Wait. This jewel. This is called Magatama. It's a magical charm, and it's always protected me. Give this to Pearlie, and I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers. Is that what we got? Alright. Let's ride. June 20th, Wright and Company Law Offices. Whew. Feels like I've been gone forever. But it's only been 1 day. Oh, that's right. What's that newspaper Dr. Gray brought in the other day? Ah, here it is, right on top of my desk. This is the only thing he's left behind that's going to be of any help. Paper news clipping 1 added to the court records. Is that all we got? June 20th, Karain Village. I have to save Maya no matter what. It's her life on the line. What in the world happened in that room yesterday? June 20th, Fay Manor, meditation room. The meditation room nurtures all mediums young and old. Even mediums in training, I wager. But it's pretty deserted today. Probably because of the murder yesterday. June 20th, Fay Manor, Channeling Chamber. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. I should take this chance to thoroughly check this room. If I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or 2. Yeah, cause oh god! Oh, Mr. Wright. Good morning. I'm on my way to go meet Mystic Maya, and I thought to bring her some items to make her feel more at home. Namely, tea so bitter you lose your tongue and jaw-dropping large strawberry dessert. I'm sure Maya will be very grateful. That's Mystic Maya, good sir. Oh my god, she's one scary lady. Oh dear, sweet Mystic Maya. Pearl wept constantly for you last night, as did I. I know it's important for me to search the site, but I should ask her some questions too while I have the chance. I would like to ask you a few questions on what happened yesterday. Do you mean that awful tragedy? That man murdered me, so I killed him. Maya? Step away from there! Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Yeah, that was the last thing we saw last time. What happened here in this room after I left? Well, first I struck Mystic Maya on the head to make her go unconscious, correct? That is correct. Next, I performed the spirit severing technique. Spirit severing technique? The spirit of the nurse that was inside Mystic Maya's body. I used the technique to send the nurse spirit back to the other world. I wonder if this is kind of a testimony, is even admissible in the court of law. She literally clocked her. Yeah, she wasn't playing no games. But I mean, she's been kind of, you know, she's been kind of sharp towards everybody here. Except for her daughter, it looks like. By the way, what is that room exactly? The channeling chamber? This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such tragedy as yesterday. What do you mean? Sometimes, when an inexperienced medium is called an especially strong spirit, that spirit may become violent and revolt, as you witnessed yesterday. Revolt? But how? When a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will, and her self steps aside. To put it another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, good sir. But isn't that extremely dangerous? An experienced medium has little problem controlling a spirit. But Maya, I mean, Mystic Maya, that was her first channeling. And that was why I insisted on locking the door. However, I never thought that it would be calling danger upon the client himself. I'm grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident. And that would be that folding screen there. It's the Quran's sacred writing. Along with the Quran's sacred urn, they are this village's most treasured possessions. If I ever found that something had happened to either one... Oh, the humanity. Odd for her to be worrying about a folding screen at a time like this. I guess this isn't just some... what, dilapidated old screen after all? She said ghosts be gone. She worried about some heirlooms. This lady's hilarious. Hey, look. She's into what she's into, but you know what? She gets the business done. She gets the business done. She's gonna be sharp with her words. She's gonna clock people. She's gonna sever spirits. And she's gonna offend you all at the same time. So how is Pearl today? Mr. Wright. Yes? In this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. When compared to even Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master. That's very impressive. Until now, the women of the Branch family have thought themselves to be inferior. But Pearl is different. Her spiritual strength is so great, it's even greater than some of the main family. Yes, Pearl is channeling prodigy, and this is the pride of the Branch family. Girl, what is happening? Wow, she's really fired up. She's really fired up now. In any case, our world is so different from yours. Perhaps it's best for you to quit, good sir. Did she just tell me to quit my job? Quit? Quit what? Okay, let me go look at some... A beautiful and expensive folding screen. It also looks quite old. This is... a hole! Could this have been made by a bullet? About 8 inches off the ground, a small hole that looks like a bullet hole. Well then, I do believe it is time for me to take my leave. Alright, please tell Maya I said hi. What was that? I mean, Mystic Maya. I will tell her. Ah. Okay, back to examining the court. There's some space behind the folding screen. I hope hope nobody's hiding back there. Somebody was probably hiding back there. Shot the thing. What is this? I guess this is an altar. Whatever it is. It feels like very important. A mirror-like object with a cloudy reflective surface. And some branches of a sacred tree have been set in a predetermined arrangement. I guess they're used during the channeling. Okay. Next slide. Oh, this is the blood? This is where the medium sits, I assume. There are 4 panels on this flooring. The straw flooring feels a little damp, probably from the humidity of the air. No matter what I do, my eyes keep getting drawn to the pool of blood in the center here. So, are they gonna clean that, or...? Yeah, somebody was hiding back there with the gun. The meditation room is on the other side of this very heavy-looking door. The lock on it is broken because, well, I broke it. It doesn't seem possible, but I managed to break it pretty badly. When we want to do something bad enough, people can do the most amazing things. I feel that. Okay, is that all we got here? I guess that's all we got. It was either Annie or Pearl. I don't think that little girl shot nobody. I think she's the least suspectful. That's a kid. Now that would be a pro gamer move if the kid actually did shoot, because I would have been like, oh, I wasn't expecting that, but okay, pop off. We did the challenge chamber, right? Winding Way. June 20th, Fay Manor, Winding Way. She said she was a prodigy. True. Little Pearl isn't here today. Maybe she's at school? I mean, I would expect her to be there. June 20th, Fay Manor, side room. Oh, hey, like, you're that guy from yesterday. The, dentist guy. No, I'm a lawyer. That's right, Mr. Smith, Esquire. Who? That's right. Wait, I mean, you're wrong. My name is Wright. Smith. Right. Well, I got, like, 3 letters at least. I don't think she gets the point. Anyway, why are you here? So, like, I study this thing called psychological or psychology. I don't know what's going on with my mouth today. At this college, and you told me about that yesterday, the sesame allergy too. What I really want to know is why you're still here today. Oh, so like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more, like, clear about it. Sorry, my bad. No, it's okay, like, it's really... Girl. What, are you on drugs? What is happening? That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So, like... What was I talking about again? If Lana ever wanted another genuine mysterious phenomenon, it's right here. Oh, we have to talk to her. So, why are you still here today? Like, there's so much for me to, like, study here. Like what? Like... the medium's training, or like how they inherit their spiritual power. I suppose this village is a real thing after all. So like, I asked if I could stay here for like a little longer. sure seems like a carefree type, at least on the surface. Have you ever heard about the murder? It's like totally scary. She says with a silly smile plastered on her face. Oh yeah, she's kind of getting sussy with me. So do you know anything about it that might help? Somehow, I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on here. About the victim, Dr. Gray. I don't know who you're talking about. Like... Wait, I think you asked about him, like... yesterday, too. That's right. Her reaction yesterday when I asked her was... You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, like, a long time ago, I was like, a patient, yeah? It's totally scary. Okay, she's definitely hiding something from me. Like, is something wrong? Everything! It's just everything. Girl, get out my face! Just go! You left this blanket a mess. Aren't you gonna fold it? Like, I had a really good nap and like... I was thinking of leaving it like this. So like... It's all set for tonight. We have to leave. I can't. It's a decorative wooden bear sculpture, and there's a plate attached to the base. Karain Village, the heart. Okay, we saw this. Isn't it cute? I like totally brought that. Ah, so it's yours, huh? Yeah, so like this village is really famous for like channeling and bears. Wait, famous for bears? But it's like, okay, if you ever like see a bear, you just play dead and they like leave you alone. Is that right? Yeah, cause like fighting back is totally no use. Has she actually tried to fight one? What the fudge? Oh my god, bro. Now where did this box come from? I'm sure this wasn't here last night. It looks like a box for storing clothes, but it's just pretty big for just clothes. It's mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costumes sit at the bottom. Huh. This is the first time I've ever seen a sliding door like this in person. From here I can see it, the winding way a little guard, okay, from the courtyard. And I clicked this, right? So we covered everything in this room. Okay, let's leave. I had enough of her. June 20th, Fay Manor, winding way. Oh, there she is. Oh, you surprised me. And how are you today? I guess she isn't open to friendly chatting? Huh? She's still holding something in her hand. It looks like the same thing she had yesterday. This is for you. Oh yeah, Maya said to give this to you. Oh, I'm in trouble now. If Morgan sees us like this, I'll be the one they're channeling. That's Mystic Maya's... Huh? She actually spoke? Who are you? I'm Phoenix Wright. I, worked with Maya. You worked with Mystic Maya? Not you making her cry. Yeah, I don't need the mom to come up and just like shish kebab me. She be cooking people. Mama be cooking people. She did not be playing no games. We about to get clocked. She stopped crying though. It's okay. You're Mr. Nick, right? Excuse me? I bet I know who she picked Nick up from. I know who you are. You're Mystic Maya's special someone. Excuse me? What? So then, of course, you're gonna help Mystic Maya, aren't you? That's what you're gonna do, right? Well, yeah, I will. Oh wow, it's like a beautiful fairy tale. That earnest look shining brightly in your eyes, it must be true love. What? Why am I being boiled into this bright red lobster by this little kid? Since when? That's what I'm saying. When did this happen? I'm so jealous of Mystic Maya. What a wonderful relationship. Girl, I think you got the wrong I think you got the wrong concept. I don't think there's anything going on with them. Wait, I mean things aren't like that. I can tell you're a good person. Alright, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm going to help you in any way I can. Girl, go to your room. Exactly. So you're okay, so she's gonna help us, but how? Pearl, are you friends with Maya? I feel very grateful to be friends with her. She's so great. I want to be like Mystic Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her. Wow, I had no idea Maya was so revered. Usually when people don't use Mystic Maya's title, I get mad. Oh, sorry. But if it's you, Mr. Nick, then it's okay. Because you're special to her. Where in the world did she get an idea like that? By the way, this may be rude, but which channeling school are you from? Which channeling school? Yes, for example, I study Korean technique. Ah, I get it. No. I'm a lawyer. A lawyer? Yep. Is that related to a spirit medium anyway? None that I know of. Okay. Wait, are you telling me you don't know what a lawyer is? I'm sorry, but I have no idea. Maya did say Pearl doesn't know much about the outside world. So what's that you've got there, Pearl? Oh, this? I found it yesterday. If you want it, I can give it to you. Okay. Alright, well, if you really want to give it to me. You look like a child in a toy store, Mr. Nick. She's not only speaks in a refined manner, but laughs in one too. Black key added to the court record. Mr. Nick? Yes, Pearls? Can I call you? I can call you that, right? You're too cute to just call you Pearl. Sure, Mr. Nick. Are you sure it's okay for me to have this Magatama? Yeah, it's okay. I was told to give it to you. But I can't accept something like this. All I really should do is charge this Magatama with spiritual energy. Spiritual energy? Did she do it? Please take this. I'm sure it will be helpful. What do you mean? It will let you see people's secrets. See people's secrets? Yes. If it's alright with you, I would like to accompany you for a little while. I can explain the Matama power when we meet someone hiding a secret. Okay. So what now? Do I just go back? June 20th, Faye Manor, meditation room. Hey, it's you, Val. So you're gonna be her lawyer, I bet. Yes. Oh. I really feel bad for you, pal. Just this once, I wish I could be on your side. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, I shouldn't be saying that type of stuff to you. Hey, you're a cute kid. I'm not that scary, honest. Wow, I've never knew Gumshoe liked kids. Hey, I know I'll show you something cool. How about this? It's a real, genuine pistol. Detective Gumshoe, what are you doing showing her something that dangerous? Oh, sorry. What about Maya and the charges against her? I don't think you can win, pal. If you're talking about proof, we got a few pieces. You got proof? Yeah, pal. That puffy-haired photographer is going to testify tomorrow. You must be talking about Lana. Actually, speaking of Lana, I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember? I took some pictures at the murder scene inside. Lana's hot pictures. I wonder what her camera captured. Besides, you must have realized by now, pal. There's no way anyone other than Maya Fey could have done it. What am I supposed to say to Pearls now? About Dr. Gray. The victim wasn't super famous, but people still knew who he was. His face was all over those tabloid shows last year. Yeah, I know. I was looking through some newspapers from last year and... Huh? I could have sworn I had cut an article out, but I guess I must have lost it. Searching through his pockets. And boy, are those big. It looks really interesting too. Hey, do you have a copy, pal? A copy of the article? I think Dr. Gray might have brought a copy to the office when he came by. I'll give it to him. About Maya's trial tomorrow. I got 2 pieces of news for you, pal. 2? Yeah, bad news and even worse news. So which one do you want to hear first? I don't really care. It doesn't change the fact that I'm not going to like it. Alright, pal. Well, the prosecutor for the trial is Prosecutor Von Karma. Oh god, this dude again. What? Von Karma? Manfred Von Karma. He was an awe-inspiring veteran prosecutor. He never lost a case in 40 years of his career, and he raised a fearsome discipline. The horrible aftertaste of the evil he force-fed me is something I'll never forget. Wait a sec. But didn't Von Karma stand trial, and that's where the other piece of bad news comes in. Von Karma you're facing tomorrow is actually his successor. The Von Karma you're facing tomorrow is... Oh, it's his successor. Okay, because I think Von Karma's in jail, isn't he? Successor? So, who is the successor to Von Karma? Literally, pal, it's Professor Von Karma's kid. That's a professor prosecutor. His kid became a prosecutor real young, like 13, and hasn't lost a trial since. That's what they call a prodigy, pal. Kid, huh? What? Wait a second. 13? The kid became a prosecutor at the age of 13? I mean, a prodigy like that, I would have heard something about... Oh, no. The kid was born and raised in Germany, pal. That country got a lot of stuff and is a great place to develop a person's talents. Germany, huh? That's probably why I never heard of this person. Still, all it takes was someone mentioning Von Karma. And I get terrible flashbacks to that case. Stop it! Get a grip on yourself, Phoenix! None of that matters anymore, now that he's gone. Dr. Gray brought this over to my office the other day, and... Hey! It's that news story! The one about the malpractice suit. 14 patients died and caused a huge stink. Yeah. But that's not all, pal. Things only got worse after that. You mean the car accident the nurse died in? Oh, here we go. I brought my own clipping with me today. Here, pal. This is for you. Alright, thanks. Mimi Mimey nurse at Gray Surgical Clinic died after falling asleep to the wheel. Mimi Mimey. I have questions. Mimi, oh, wait, am I supposed to read the, oops, excuse me. This is a clipping. Eeny, meeny, miny. Okay. Huh. Okay, I guess I'll go back to the office, right? That's not all I was supposed to do? Am I still supposed to look around? June 20th, Fay Manor, side room. Hello again. It seems we seem to be seeing a lot of each other today. Aw, she's like totally cute. Is she like your daughter? What? No. How old do you think I am? I want to ask you about the victim, Dr. Gray. I like totally don't know him. Ah! What is that? You can see it, can't you, Mr. Nick? You can see the lock on that person's heart. Huh? What? This is the power of the magmatama. Only you can see these psychic locks, Mr. Nick. Psychic locks, huh? The more someone wants to hide their secret, the more locks you will see. If it's only one, I think you can easily unlock it. Unlock? But how? Please use the Mystic Maya's Magatama on this person. And let's remove the lock. I have no idea what she's talking about, but guess I'll give it a try. You must be careful though, Mr. Nick. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you. If you don't think you have the proof you need, you must have the courage to stop. Well, I got to start somewhere. Let's give this psychic lock thing a try. I'm gonna ask you again. Do you know Dr. Gray? I totally don't know that guy. Like, you're totally more persistent than a roach. Girl's hiding something, I'm sure of it. Okay. Oh, I can't use it? I guess I have no choice but to remove this lock. Alright, so first I have to use the Magatama. Oh, I got it. Okay, I just have to use it first. Okay, hold on. Ba 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 ba. Take that! The victim. Any mini. I believe you do know who Dr. Gray is. I told you, like, how many times do I have to repeat myself? If you're, like, so totally sure, then where's, like, your proof? While it may seem possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person, I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him. Like, what do you mean? Like, indirectly. I should try to show the possibility existed for now. So something that can show a possibility connected between Eni and this clipping. Take that! Take a look at this newspaper clipping. Like, what is it? A story about an accident? Please read the victim's name. Mimi Manet. Manet is a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Mrs. Mimi Manet wouldn't have happened to be a relative of yours, would she? Oh, so you noticed. she was my older sister. I'm sorry about your loss. Your sister, was she a nurse, perhaps, at Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray's surgical clinic. I don't think I need to tell you that the clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray. Which is how you knew Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. Oh, she cracked. Unlock successful. Please tell me all you know about Dr. Gray. My sister's name was Mimi Manet. She was like a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. That's what I thought. I heard that, like, Dr. Gray was really tough on people. Like, a total slave driver. My sis was like, always coming home totally wiped out. Because she was overworked. Wiped out? So that's why she fell asleep at the wheel? That guy, like, drove my sis so hard, so, like, that's why the accident happened. This girl is too dumb to get away with murder. The one where 14 patients died from malpractice? Yeah, like, I think that was the doctor's fault too. My sis was pushed by, like, everyone's expectations and, like, her duties and stuff. And that pushed her to death. That's that, I'm going to jail! I like this picture. That's just like, I'm going to jail! Oh, I'm sorry. So, like, are we done? I've, like, already told my story to, like, everyone. Do you understand now, Mr. Nick? This is how psychic lock works. Well, I don't plan to pry into people's hearts unless I absolutely need to. The lock this time was pretty easy, but you might meet people who aren't willing to give in later on. If you don't have enough proof, be careful and know when to stop trying. Okay. Making sure there's nothing strange here before we move on. Okay, meditation room. Nothing here. Just checking the channeling chamber just in case. Nothing here. Okay, meditation room. Moving down to the village. June 20th, Karain Village. Mr. Nick. What's wrong? I have never left Karain Village. Really? Wow, that's pretty amazing. You are going to meet with Mystic Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi. Hey, wait! She ran off again. Well, I know Annie's secret now, but I still don't have any idea how I'm gonna save Maya. I don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face. Well, might as well just kind of see what's going on. June 20th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time. Can I really do anything? Can I really save her? Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? Must be Maya. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix? That voice. Oh, God! Mia! Even without me being here, it looks like you've learned to stand on your own. Mia, she's Maya's older sister and my mentor. She was a top-notch defense lawyer, but a certain case forced her into retirement. But whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help, just like this. Her spirit comes back from the other world and borrows my body for a bit. So Mia is essentially our mentor, and she ended up getting killed by somebody. I can't remember, but she ended up getting killed. So she possessed her sister's body to kind of get the person who killed her. I don't necessarily remember who it was. Yeah, so whenever Maya gets possessed, like they explain, her physical form changes and her personality changes because it's that spirit. So her sister was like huge, as you can see, like the whole. That's why her whole blouse. Yeah, her sister has like a whole frontal package going there. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets, and especially when it's bad. Mia, you can't smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way there. In any case, the face you're making now is no face to show a client, Phoenix. But, so, tell me about it. I'm going to guess that my sister is in a lot of trouble again. I told her everything about what happened in the last 2 days. Mia closed her eyes in deep thought while she listened. I see. Mia, what am I supposed to do? It's pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation. And that is? Tell me, please? Believe in your convictions. And fight for the complete acquittal of your client. You think Maya's not guilty? How can you be so sure? I know she is, and I'll give you a hint as to why. Yes? Mediums can't have dreams. Huh? They can't? From what you told me, it sounds like Maya was having a dream while channeling. Yeah? She said that she dreamt that she had died and had been buried in the ground. But that is impossible. You've heard it from her. I'm sure when a medium channels, her own spirit disappears. Which means that it's impossible for her to dream during that time. Then what does this mean? I think it's safe to bet that Maya was set up. A setup? It's up to you to blow the lid on this case tomorrow and show how she was set up. I'm so confused. So how did she say that she was dreaming? And when she's channeling, she's not supposed to be dreaming. Because her body was possessed. Does that make any sense? Set up, not by the auntie. I hope not by the auntie. I don't think the auntie would do that. Or would she? Because she's been bragging about Pearl. But Pearl's only 8 years old. I don't think she would set her up. I think, and she was talking about this branch family thing. I don't think it's the auntie. I mean, it's probable cause, but I don't think the auntie did it because the auntie clocked her. Remember, the auntie clocked her out and then severed the thing. I don't think it's the auntie. Because, you know, somebody who really wanted to make sure that you murdered somebody was just going to leave you in that room. And she allowed us to go in the room. And then she came in and she clocked her own niece. And then cut the connection to the spirit. So I don't think it's her. How am I supposed to prove her innocent when I have nothing to go on? If you're looking for a clue, it's already in your hands. It is? Just as it sounds, Phoenix, you already hold the key. Really? Come on, show me the key to the case. The key, huh? Alright, I'll show her the key I hold. Oh, I can't show her the key until... Talk about this key? Mia, have you seen this key before? Ah, the key. It's literally the key to understanding everything that's happened in this case. This key? Phoenix, listen, right now, that key is sitting in your hand. However, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts. I'm sorry, Maya, please break this down in dum-dum mode to me, because you literally did not make sense there. What does she mean? I'm certain this key will be a piece of evidence that makes your case tomorrow. You already know everything you need to know. You know what the key to this case is, and that is enough. But how can I win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is? Who could have... I didn't know it at the time. But this day was going to end with a turn for the surprising. But, Mia? What? What's wrong? That's right. Only I can see the psychic locks. Which means Mia must know something about the real murderer. But for this to be something that she would hide under a lock and key even from me. What in the world is going on? To be continued. Alright, seems like next we have the court case. Yeah, save the progress. This was just like a whole... This is like a whole thing. Oh my goodness. That was a lot. That was a lot. I will have to say that was a lot. Give me 1 second. We're gonna do the court case. We'll do part 1 of the court case, and then like I said, I think the court case is probably gonna take like an hour, and then we'll break into part 2. We'll do some Phoenix Wright tomorrow, I think. So yeah, just give me 1 second. Yep, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I had a sweet tooth. I just grabbed 2 cookies and ate it. Ooh, Girl Scout cookies are the best. Not good for you, but the best. All right. Anywho, did I save it here? I'll save it again. All right. June 21st, 9:48 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 3. What? Prosecutor Von Karma, you mean? No, I heard it's a successor this time. Successor? Manfred Von Karma was a really sinister man. He pulled also saw some nasty tricks so he could win. He was a man obsessed with the word perfection. He had a perfect record for 40 long years. Who knows what sort of dirty tricks he used to get each of those guilty verdicts. And now his successor. I wonder what kind of person they will turn out to be. Well, let's get into the court and find out. It's no good. Mystic Maya. Pearly. You showed up. Thanks for coming all this way. I was really worried about you. Hey, where's your mother? Didn't you two come together? Mother is watching over the trainees. She said they have training for 2 days straight with no breaks. Huh? Then you came all by yourself? Yep, I snuck out of the manor and followed the map. Oh, good lord. Don't tell me you walked all the way here. Of course not. I ran. Oh my god, that's even worse. I can't, oh my. If it takes 2 hours by train, oh man. Pearly, what about the train? Huh? What's a train? I give up. It's time, isn't it? I'm really scared. What if Von Karma tries to do something to me? I think that's not what she said. I think I just, like, mentally saw that somewhere. At least I know Mr. Edgeworth would be nicer to me than Von Karma. She had a map. She had a map, and not only did she not know what she doesn't know what a train is. She ran here. She ran here on her own 2 feet. She didn't take a bus. She doesn't know what a train is. She had it. She grabbed the map and she ran here. An 8-year-old kid. She's 8. She ran here. Child, where is your mother? It's like, how did I, like, what? That's what I'm talking about. Kids be doing too much. Mr. Edgeworth? Who was that? He's Nick's rival. Well, he's also a friend.
Objection!
I still remember him, though. I seen him only just yesterday.
Objection!
Every trial was a scorchingly fierce battle to the very end.
Objection! Objection!
It was always back and forth with them. But then when you're rivals for life... Maya, please don't mention that name ever again. Huh? But why, Nick? I'm sorry, Maya. I forgot you don't know. He's gone. And he's not coming back. What? Wait a second. What's that supposed to mean? Court will commence shortly. Please proceed into the courtroom. How does she know how to read a map but doesn't know what a train is? Didn't we tell her to go to her room? I think we did. And she probably found a map in that room. And then came here. That's crazy. I think that's crazy how her mother was like, yeah, she's with the trainees. She's training them, and they got to train for 2 days straight. And they're like, okay, well, how did you get here? She was like, I read a map and got here. And we were like, did you walk here? Because it's like 2 hours by bus or something like that. And they were like, and she was sat there. She's like, no, she's like, no, she's like, no, even better. I ran. I'm just like, girl, like what? Like, somebody get this child. Prodigy. Exactly. That's why it's never good to sit there and shelter your kids. I mean, she should know the basics, you know? Let's go. Now's not the time to talk about any of that anyway. Nick? Alright, we get into court. June 21st, 10 o'clock a.m., District Court Room number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. Are the prosecution and the defense prepared? What is with this kid? Ahem, Mr. Wright, are you prepared? Huh? Yes, Your Honor. Why does he always seem mad at me? I don't know what voice to put for this guy at all. Mr. Phoenix Wright. You must be a little shocked because I am a woman, correct? Oh! I thought they said that was his son. Did I get it wrong? Hold on. So she's the famed successor to Prosecutor Von Karma? I'm Franziska Von Karma, the prodigy. I see. No, because they said it was a man. They said it was his son. I'm pretty sure they said it was his son. I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for the one sole reason. Revenge. Revenge? Is this about her father? Manfred von Karma? If it's something of a personal nature, I'm sure you can. Ow! I'm talking! I think I know what voice I'm gonna give her. If you interrupt again, my whip will do the speaking for me. Please speak with your mouth like a normal person. I beg of you. Yo! Make no mistake, I will defeat you. Prepare to go down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Prosecutor Von Karma, your opening statement, please. Those at the Von Karma blood. Okay, I don't know about that voice will work. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. Have only one fame, and that is perfection. Defendant Maya Fey, find no escape from her guilt on my watch. Very well. What's the defense's position? Your Honor, does the defense wish to enter a plea of not guilty? Yes. Foolish fool, who foolishly dreams to foolish dreams. 10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before changing its plea. That's right. I'll have you run to the justified self-defense plea in no time. Justified self-defense? It is a whip. Yeah, she got a whip. A plea usually reserved for when a person unintentionally kills in defense of themselves. Okay. We could very easily make a solid case that it was self-defense, but the defense stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor, because the plea justified self-defense is to say you did kill someone. How foolish. If that's how you want to play it, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I shall call the first witness. She's just as scary as her father, like daughter, I suppose. Oh, it's Detective Gumshoe. Witness, your name and occupation? Yes, sir. My name is Gumshoe. I'm a detective at the local precinct. Ah! Get to the point already! Explain to the court what the details of the murder. Yes, sir. If everyone would please look at this map. The channeling chamber has no windows and the door was locked shut. Okay. At the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room. What were they doing in there? They were channeling a spirit, sir. Channeling a spirit? That's quite the look of disbelief there, Your Honor. Anyway, a few minutes after channeling started, gunshots were heard coming from inside the room, sir. A few witnesses broke the door down and rushed into the room. It's a ma'am, but Gumshoe told us it was a son. I think he just says sir. I think he just says sir. It's a woman. Ah, so that's when they found the victim was already dead, correct? I believe this is one of the most open and shut cases I've ever proceeded over. 4 plans have been added to the courtroom. So, how was the victim killed? I was about to get to that. Stop wasting my time then. Girl? The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead. Okay, we understand that. The shot was fired from point-blank range. Before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing. So the victim was stabbed before being shot. This is the victim's autopsy report, sir. Autopsy report added to the court record. The court accepted into evidence, Mr. Wright. You may question the witness. Okay. Alright, Mr. Gumshoey. The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead. I'm gonna question you. The murder weapon, Detective Gumshoe. Whose pistol was it? It was the victim's. Wait a minute. Why did the victim have a pistol if he was just getting a channeling? Did he think he was being followed? Was he paranoid? More answers after this. The victim. Now why would he have...
Objection!
Why would he have a pistol? Who cares? The point is that you're missing the whose fingerprints are on that pistol. If you're not already paying attention to that, then I suggest you start. Fingerprints? There were fingerprints? Along with the victims. The defendant, Maya Faze, were also on the grip, sir. How? The defendant's fingerprints were left on the murder weapon. Ah, I walked right into her hands there. The shot was fired from point-blank range. Point blank, huh? So how about far away? So how far away is that? It's anywhere between 12 to 20 inches away. And how do you know he was shot at point blank? Tis, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I grow tired of the foolish foolery of the foolish fools of this foolish country. Bro. Go on. Excuse me? Gunpowder burn. Gunpowder burn? When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Gunpowder exploding is what makes the bullet fire, and that gets real hot, pal. And there were definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead. God dang. Wow, I never knew that. Live and learn, I guess. But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. Okay, so where's the knife? Stabbed? And what was he stabbed with? A fruit knife. I see. And whose knife was it? It looks like it belongs to the Faze, sir. And of course, Maya Faze's fingerprints are all over it. All over it, huh? Oh my god, this does not look good. What will you do now, Mr. Phoenix, Wright? The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. How severe was the wound? If it had been half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand. This testimony makes it sound like Maya had stabbed him with intent to kill. The murderer used the pistol to finish off the victim after the stabbing. Are you sure he was stabbed first, then shot? Yep. Sure can be. One look at the wounds and you can come to the same conclusion too, pal. Okay, I'm gonna get ready for bed and put you on the TV while I sleep. I'll be right back. Okay, Leah, I'll be here. Doing this court case. A fool is a fool who only listens to the foolish opinions of other foolish fools. A pistol shot to the forehead at point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly. Does it matter? Then, which was first? To think a little bit more before you open your big mouth. That big mouth of yours, Mr. Phoenix, right? What is with all the girls just sitting here just like clowning me today? Like, what's happening? Oh, what a pain. Like 2 straight days in a row just sitting here getting clowned. That's enough. We have clearly established how the victim was murdered. I brought the 2 murder weapons with me today. Very well. The court accepts them into evidence. Pistol added to the court records. Knife added to the court record. The date and time of death was June 19th at 3:15 p.m. Eyewitnesses claim to have heard 2 gunshots at this time. And 2 murder weapons, both with the defendant's fingerprints on them, huh? This does seem like an open and shut case. Naturally. This is going from bad to worse. As if the summary of now wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme. Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gable of yours. After all, there's no room left for doubt, is there? That is quite true. Mr. Wright. Yes? Even in the face of all this, do you still wish to plead not guilty? It is the opinion of the court that you do not adjust your plea. You stand to lose. See, just as I promised, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You would change your plea in less than 10 minutes. What would you do, Mr. Wright? Will you change your justified self-defense? Because now would be the time to do so. This is your final chance. This is a huge decision. I better think this through all the way. If we plead justified self-defense, we would basically be confessing to murder. After the trial, Maya's life would be ruined, and she'd be labeled a murderer. I can't let that happen. Your Honor, have you reached your conclusion, Mr. Wright? The defense will not change its plea. We will accept nothing short of complete acquittal. Oh! You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix Wright, detective. Yes, sir? Present the final portion of your testimony, the final strike. Yes, sir. Now see here, proceedings are run by... Oh! Can somebody just put her in contempt of court? Why is she whipping? Oh, yes, of course. Go ahead, detective, and give your testimony. I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence. Incriminating evidence, okay. Sorry, pal, but there's even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is a costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. As you can see, it's covered in blood. The defendant attacked and killed the person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. That's it? So this is the costume. There's certainly evidence of back spray of blood on this. This piece directly links Maya Fey to the crime, sir. I see. The court accepts this in the evidence. Maya's costume was added to the court records. Alright, Mr. Wright. Maya's fingerprints on both murder weapons and blood splatters on her clothes. Could this situation get any worse? What's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. I think it's time for the last piece of testimony for the prosecution have to offer. Feel free to sulk with that tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Can she stop calling me Mr. Phoenix Wright? Just call me Mr. Wright? Like, what's going on? Please stop calling me by my full name. It's disturbing. Okay, so we was on the same level, Phoenix. Okay, I'm glad we were on the same level, Phoenix, because what is happening? I don't even like that. Incriminating evidence. Alright. Sorry, pal, but there's even more incriminating piece of evidence. Why didn't you say so in your testimony earlier? You're kinda scary today, you know, pal. Come on now, Mr. Wright. There's no need for that kind of attitude in my court. Alright, just please stop glaring at me like that. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. Maya's costume. Yeah, she was wearing this when we arrested her. Maya, she was wearing her channeling costume today, too. Is she not allowed to wear anything else? As you see, it's covered in blood. This blood on the costume. Lab results show that it's the victim's blood. So there's blood on the victim on the defendant's clothes. Definitely not good. So, were there any other clues you can glean from this piece of evidence? Well...
Objection!
If you must change the topic, then the good detective here must testify again. But too bad, not enough time. Let's move on. Yes, Ms. Von Karma is perfectly correct. Not even the judge is on her side. But if I bite off more than I can chew here, what should I do? Why is Ms. Von Karma suddenly putting up resistance? There must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that. There must be something about this costume. I just have to look harder. Mr. Wright, Ms. Von Karma's logic is perfect. There's no way for you to poke a hole in it. Looks like my time is up. So about the costume. Your Honor, actually, there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence. There is, because I wasn't ready, you know. You didn't really give me the mic 1 check. You just said 1 2 1 2, and I was supposed to figure it out. Okay. What? What are you talking about, pal? Oh, look, she's silent. Where is this problem you're talking about? I've come this far. There's no turning back now. The problem I have with this piece of evidence is here. Wait, I wasn't... Oh, I see it!
Take that!
I asked the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume. The sleeve? There's a tiny hole there. A hole? But that wasn't in the report. Hold on. What's this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder. Gunpowder? No one's ever told me. A hole that smells of gunpowder. It looks like I found the hole I was looking for. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion you can make is that it must be a bullet hole. Order! 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 This is a very grave matter. It's best that we correct the court record first before anything else. Eyes closed, wearing the time to murder. Press to... Okay. Sorry about that. I guess we messed up, sir. Oh, you silent now, huh? Is she actually smiling? What else is she hiding? Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony. That is, that just now was a fluke, nothing more.
Objection!
How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight. Well, I agree, it was a mistake on the part of the police. What Prosecutor Von Karma has said is true. The evidence still stands. If you do not find a more definitive problem with the evidence, then... No way! Detective Gumshoe, please continue with your testimony. Yes, sir. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without doubt, was not fighting back.
Hold it!
He wasn't fighting back? How do you know if he was or wasn't? We couldn't find no evidence that the victim put up any sort of struggle, pal. So, did the murderer have a fight with the victim or not? Depending on this, the circumstances around this murder changed drastically. We're in real trouble now. If I only had something to prove that the victim did fight back. That Von Karma, she thinks he could decide the verdict with the testimony alone. Well, I'll find a critical contradiction somehow, and then I'll have her. Oh! Hey, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it, Val Ford. Sorry, I had to kind of look and see what was going on the screen there. He was kind of blocking my little view right there. How you doing? Hello, welcome to the stream. We are just doing some Phoenix Wright, doing some court cases. Sorry, pal, but there's an even more incriminating piece of evidence. Okay, so we did this before, so let me save. I think I saved it down here, right? Yeah. Second. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. My stuff is acting up. What is happening? No. One momento. Trying to fix stuff. Hey, Galaxy Plays! Thanks for the sub, I appreciate you! Welcome to the stream, welcome! Just trying to fix some stuff here, there we go. Trying to fix the stuff, there we go. Okay, so... Oops. Okay, that's what I thought. So we have, okay, so there's more incriminating, okay, so we figured out the clothes Maya was wearing has a bullet in it. There's also a bullet at that, at one of the screens. So there's the murder weapons is a knife and a pistol. Wait, you know what I need? Are these the pictures? 4 plans, okay. Okay, that's a diagram. Crime scene. Okay, that's not, patient doctor malpractice. Small hole that looks like a bullet hole. Did they ever find that? Okay, let's see what we can do. Sorry, probably there's more incriminating piece of evidence. This costume was okay. So we broke something into that. As you can see, it's covered in blood. Yes, it is. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. So we need proof that there were 2 gunshots. Oh wait, let me check. That's the bullet hole right there. So there was 2 shots. So was it 1 shot at her, and then the other one was at the? I'm still trying to figure that out. I am not understanding. Yes, we got that part done. Okay, that's the, yes, at the beginning of the time, you can see it's covered in blood. And the bullet hole. Okay, so I think what I have to do, the defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. So, can we press, okay, if I press him on this, let me press him on this one more time, just to make sure that that's where I need to target him at. He wasn't fighting back. How do you know if he was or wasn't? Yeah. You can find no evidence that the victim put up any sort of struggle. Okay. I'll have to. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna try it. I think it's it would have to be that, right? Because they didn't find this. Okay, I'm gonna try this.
Objection!
Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Really? Objection denied. Try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright. Oh! That didn't go well. Okay. Bernie, I don't know. I don't know how to prove. Yes, but okay, I thought it was either that or I just don't know. Can I say Maya's costume because it has a bullet hole in it? Can we check this?
Objection!
There we go. Okay, I was just being dumb. Detective Gumshoe. Yes? Having you call me by my full name is kind of a weird feeling. You said that my client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Yeah, I did. Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole you police overlooked supposed to mean? What does it mean? Hello? I'll tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. Is this not what it means to not fight back? You're right. It seems you are correct. If the victim had tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything. Alright, the wind seems to be shifting. Ha! What is it with that? Are you finished yet, laugh? What is with that? Are you finished yet? Oh my god, laugh. I'm sorry. I'm having like a having a moment with my mouth. It's like I'm trying to talk, and then you know how sometimes your mouth just kind of gets dry and it just kind of trips over its own words? That's kind of what's happening to me. I'm just drinking some water. That's strange because that proves there were multiple gunshots. Of course. yes, yeah. I just call him Gumshoe. Therefore, nobody has to take any clips of me saying the word and then clip it on somewhere else in the near future, saying I said things that out of context. So I'm drinking some water. Are you finished yet, Mr. Wright? Miss Von Karma? It seems that Maya Fey was shot at by the victim. However, that is only grounds enough to support as justified self-defense plea. That is correct. But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defendant clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense and pled not guilty. Ah! Now that you... Why, that's right. Oh! Can she stop? Contempt her, Judge. Contempt her, because she whipped you? She whipped me? She whipped that detective? Like, why is she out here whipping people? Like, what is happening? Like, police, bailiff, get that out of her hands. That is a weapon. Like, why is she sitting here whipping people, man? That's not good. The defense has yet to prove anything at all. No! Well, yes, that's true. Furthermore, just the fact that there is a bullet hole in the costume is not enough substance to even plead a justified defense. Huh? How so? Ah! Don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. With the new information we acquired added in, of course. Huh? You mean by myself? You want me to put together the scenario all by myself? The guy wasn't even there! Oh! Yes, sir. Right away, sir. What transpired? During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. God dang. I'm every time somebody says that, I'm just like, God dang, that you was harvesting some hard feelings on somebody. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. This scenario you have put together does make sense. Yes, sir. Well, Mr. Wright, on the surface, it does seem to make sense. However, I won't give up that easily. Please refrain from glaring at me like that. Now then, your cross-examination, please. During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to... There is quite the difference in height between Dr. Gray and the defendant. Add the body strength, and it seems unlikely the defendant could have stabbed the victim. I agree with that. Now that you mention it, yeah, I guess.
Objection!
You think you can get away with such flimsy reasoning, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Maya Fey was in the middle of channeling, was she not? When channeling with the Karain channeling technique, the medium physically changes. With the nurse's build, the defendant could have easily been a match for the doctor. I don't believe it. She even studied up on the Karain channeling technique. Like I said before, I am perfect. About what you were talking about, I didn't quite get it. Never mind. Let's continue with the testimony. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. So he was stabbed, but the stab wound didn't kill him. But if you think about the blood loss, he was probably hurt really pretty bad. How badly hurt would you say he was? Actually, I went to give blood the other day. Afterwards, I felt a little lightheaded and dizzy. I guess the damage was maybe about 10 times the dizziness? Ah! Sorry. So, wait. He had his blood taken. I'm sorry, what? Okay, we'll come back to that. That just threw me. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. Where in the world did that pistol come from? It looks like the victim Dr. Gray had specifically brought it for that day. But a handgun? He got it off the black market about 2 days before the murder. Why did Dr. Gray bring a gun? Was he taking precautions against something? The victim took the shot, but because they were too close, he missed. So you're saying that the bullet hole in this costume was made then? Sorry, pal, but yeah, that's what I think. The two of them were already fighting when the shot was fired. Maya, I'm really glad you weren't hurt. She's quiet. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun and ended it. Maya has never fired a gun before in her life. The victim had already taken off the safety. With the safety off, even an amateur like you can fire it just pulling the trigger. Even me? I wonder. Now do you understand? A Von Karma's logic is perfect. His testimony certainly makes us look very bad. But there's gotta be some contradiction in there somewhere. And uncovering it's going to be to uncover the truth. I can feel it. Huh. So, I'm trying to think. So, is there a way we can inspect the stuff? Died in a car accident 1 year ago. Huh. I'm actually kind of stumped on this one, guys. I'm a little stumped-a-runo on this one. Let me go back and just kind of check some stuff. During the channel defense, so she was quiet. Okay, when the two were fighting, the victim took out their gun. The victim took the shot, but they were too close and he missed. So how did he shoot? There were 2 shots. One shot was at Maya, and then the other one hit the thing in the back. I'm just trying to find it. The defendant then picked up on the opening and took the victim's gun and ended it. So what piece of evidence? The crime scene. Okay. Yes, but he didn't say anything about... What? Okay, hold on. The victim used the last of his strength to fight back. so he was stabbed, but the stab wound didn't kill him. But if you think about it, about the blood loss, he was probably hurt pretty bad. How badly hurt would you have this? You say he was? Actually, I went to give blood the other day, and afterward, I felt a little lightheaded and dizzy. I guess the damage was maybe about 10 times the dizziness. Ah! Sorry. That's useless information. Maybe it's, I don't know. Fighting when the victim took out his gun. Where in the world did that pistol come from? It's like the victim, he bought it. Huh. So I'm just trying to figure out. Too close because they missed. You're saying that the bullet hole in this costume was made then? Sorry, pal, but yeah, that's what I think. The two of them were already fighting when the shot was fired. She's silent. She's silent. Picked up the opening and took the... Okay, let me see. Maya has never fired a gun before in her life. She's talking here. But there gotta be a contradiction somewhere. I don't know. During the challenge, the defendant saw her chance to... Okay, hold on. Quite a difference in height. Yeah. At the body strength, it seems like I'm like... Yeah.
Objection!
She ejected here. So she knows that they can change physically. But what was the height for the hold on, go back. Go back. So I can present profiles, right? So how tall is this lady? Did they say how tall this lady was? During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. That won't help any though. I'm actually a little lost. Stabbed in the chest and then shot at point blank. I'm still confused at this. The victims used the last of his strength. That's questioning to me. Okay, so during the channel, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. So now he's fighting back with a gun. So he shot, and then he shot again. No, he shot. While the two were fighting, the victim took out the gun. The victim took a shot because they were too close and he missed. And then he shot her again. Can I?
Objection!
Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see any. Oh, come on, Judge. I want to use that piece of evidence so bad. It's like, that doesn't make sense. That's killing me. That's... Oh my god. I'm trying to think. Okay, victim took out his gun, caused the fight back. He missed because they were. The victim took the shot, but because they were too close, he missed. Can I see the? Can I see the map? I mean, two shots were fired. Man, I don't. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm just trying to think. I'm not getting it. Am I just dumb? Like, he took the opening. Okay, so that's why I was trying. Okay, so the reason why I'm trying to pick, I was picking this because if he shot her, she stabbed him. Plans, stabbed in the chest and then shot point blank. The defendant then picked up the gun and then ended it. I don't know. I'm gonna try it. I'm getting killed out here. I'm getting killed out here. Ah, I'm about to die. I am. Okay, his strength. The fighting shot because they were too close. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on.
Objection!
Missing the tiny hole on this costume will be the prosecution's undoing. Okay, so after reading that a couple of times, so there was a few good key things that I was looking at from the statement. Like, one, he was a dude that was taller than her, so I was like, okay, so there gotta be something wrong with that, right? There gotta be something wrong with that. There has to be something wrong with that. And then the other thing was he was saying they were too close. That was the other thing I was looking at, but I was trying to figure out what could be the potential evidence causing that. So I was like, okay, if they were too close, but then I picked the screen, right? So the screen wasn't gonna work. She got shot in the in like the sleeve. So if they were, what did he say? They were too close or something. I have no idea. I don't even remember now. But they were close. What do you mean? This little hole actually has created a huge hole in your testimony. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright. You said the two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. If that were true, then where is the gunpowder burn on this costume? Gunpowder burn? This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Oh! But there is not a single trace of the gunpowder burn on this costume. Okay, pop off, Phoenix. Can you present people as evidence? You can. It just depends on the situation. Because that's what we did when, I think that we did that in, like, the tutorial stage. That is a very good point. And what exactly does this mean? It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other.
Objection!
Oh, now you want to talk? I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Please just call me Mr. Wright, please. That is so weird to be saying his full, complete name. You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that? Wishy-washy thinking like that? Anyone can explain anything away. Then I implore you to disprove my line of thinking. Let's see. In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away. And it was then, when they were separated, that he fired. How was that?
Objection!
As if that was even possible. According to the testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would have not had the strength to push away the defendant very far after that. Oh, she's sweating now! Yeah, you sweating now! Well then, that's right, the defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself. And then while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took his shot. There, that should satisfy even you. That does make an awful lot of sense. What do you think, Mr. Wright? I must be careful. I can't afford to make a mistake here. I can't afford to make a mistake here, yes. You can't make a mistake in the courtroom. Come on, man. Oh, man, I must be getting tired. Something doesn't make sense. There is a fatal flaw in her argument, Your Honor. Fatal? Flaw? Yo! Very interesting. I would love to see where this flaw is. Show me something that contradicts my explanation. There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. Oh, there is! She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. And when she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. There must be a piece of evidence that contradicts this line of thinking. I mean, yes. This, I guess.
Take that!
Finally! Finally, after choosing this about 4 times, it worked! It freaking worked! That means I can't use this evidence again, I don't think. This is the piece of evidence that destroys your logic. What is that? A folding screen? I would like to point the court's attention to the hole in this folding screen. And I almost knocked my water out because I literally just stretched my whole arm out to point somewhere. Let me calm down. Ah! It looks like you already know what I'm talking about. Who? Where? What? Mr. Wright, your explanation, please. Are these two really clueless? The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the folding screen. It passed through at the height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means when the shot was fired, the defendant, was not getting ready to strike, was actually squatting low to the ground. Order! Order! This changes everything. Please look at the diagram of the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot, and then the bullet hit this folding screen. It hit at this location about 8 inches off the ground. At this time, the defendant was in this area. Where? Where? Where was the defendant, bro? Where was this defendant at? I mean, I don't want to just randomly click, you know what I'm saying? Like, try to, I don't, what, girl, what is this? I don't know. I'm looking at it, it's just not happening. Okay, so this is where the bullet hole is, right? They said she's squatting to the ground, so where would she be? She should be right here, right? Maybe? Okay, so,
Take that!
okay, yeah, because if she was in front of the folding screen, yeah, I just wanted to make sure, because I mean, look at my health bar. I don't have a lot, you know. She was standing here near the folding screen. Wait a second. We know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole. But how can you gauge the distance from that? Isn't it possible that the defendant was standing much closer to the victim? That's impossible. But why? You of all people should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. If she was shot from somewhere closer, there would be gunpowder burns present. However, there is nothing of the sort around the bullet hole of this costume. Oh! Curse you, Mr. Phoenix Wright! You! I believe it has now been proven that the defendant was standing a ways from the victim when she was shot at. But do you think this has changed the defendant's situation? It changes everything, hello? Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. The prosecution has claimed the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that was true, delivering the final strike with the knife would be ideal. However, where and what the defendant was doing at the time, squatting all the way by the folding screen? Exactly. If Maya Fey was the real murderer, why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing to strike? Ugh. Upon further consideration, it seems it does make very little sense. Yeah, I figured that had to be a reason. Gumshoe, get out of here. Get off the podium. Get off the podium before I hurt somebody. Figuring things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job. Oh, exactly. Get off the podium. Alright, with this, the rest of the trial should be in... blast radius of disaster. You are such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix Wright. To think that you've been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Papa had a tough time with you. You amuse me. Of all the things to inherit, why did it have to be the smarmy smile? Woo! Detective, how dare you damage my perfect logic? It's his fault now? Huh? How is it all my fault? You can start by repairing your standing by first removing that third-degree goatee. What the? Oh, the rest assured, your punishment will come later. Gumshoe, are you sure? Gumshoe, did you hook up with this woman? What's going on, man? You getting whipped? Everybody getting whipped, but he seems to be getting whipped the most. Gumshoe, what did you do? Punishment? Well then, Your Honor, I think I've had all I can take of this detective's face. I think it's time to call in the next witness. Next witness? That's gotta be Lada. Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. After we reconvene, we will hear from the next witness. Whipped and making threats? Exactly. To be continued. Heck yeah, ma'am. I was getting my butt kicked. Like, I don't think my thinking was off, but it was just like I really got thrown off by the fact that it was like the height difference, and then you saw me trying to press that folding screen. I'm like, this is the folding screen right here. This is the folding screen right here. This is the folding screen right here. I was trying my best. I was like I said, look guys, look at the folding screen. This doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It's 8 inches off the ground. They fight in close combat. This is not making any sense. And I was getting my butt chewed out. It was terrible. Well, it looks like this case is gonna be a hot minute. It seems like this case is gonna be a hot minute. It's already 12 o'clock. Yeah, see, I was confused too, cause yeah, I was pushing that folding screen. I'm like, this is the folding screen right here. I was like, you need to look at this folding screen. Come on, guys, Look at it. And there's just like, and the judge was like, nah, you a clown. Get out of my courtroom. It's like, judge, please. And then like, how did the judge not get her for let me make sure I save. How did the judge not get her for contempt of? She's hitting people. She even smacked the judge a couple of times. Like this woman's she's just sitting here just riling up the court for no reason. Like, come on now, you killing me. You killing me, Smalls. Like, what's going on? Anywho, it's 12 o'clock. Um, Unfortunately, I would love to continue, but that's why I was like, I don't know if I start at when did I start Phoenix Wright? I started at 9, right? Started at 9. It's like 12 o'clock, so like 9, 10, 11, 12. What we sitting here like 4 hours? No, 3 hours. We've been streaming Phoenix Wright for 3 hours. This case is gonna be a while, so we will reconvene tomorrow, with Phoenix Wright, and then Friday we'll be doing what the heck was that thing called? Peak mountain climbing. Uh, I'm gonna start at 7. 7 7 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. Yeah, 7 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. Just because I would love to do morning streams, but unfortunately, I got a job and phone rings off the hook and I don't get a break. Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, cuz the thing is I don't want to start a case and then stop it, because like everything's fresh in my mind. Oh, you got ads? Yeah, it happens. It happens. But yeah, we're going to do some Phoenix. We're going to finish up this case for episode 2, the reunion and turnabout, Justice for All. Um Part 2 of the trilogy of Phoenix Wright. We'll finish this case up, and then what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday. So we'll do Phoenix Wright Wednesday, try to finish up the case. Um, Thursday we'll probably do some Outer Wilds or something, and then Friday we will do the rock climbing stream, because I did have to try to finish up those 10 mountains. I'll be keeping out an eye because I need to see the ending of this. Oh yeah, that girl was whipping. I'm sorry. She needs to go somewhere. That was too much for me. That was too much for me. Hold on. We'll switch over to just chatting real fast. I'll chat for a little bit. The thing about Phoenix Wright though, um, I mean, I'm trying to voice act as best as I can. Unfortunately, sometimes I got it, sometimes I don't. Because I was just like, oh, I got the perfect voice for her, and I was like, oh no, that sounds like trash. Let me stop that. And then yeah, it is what it is. But we will reconvene tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know how you guys calculate that in your time zone, but we will reconvene. If you liked anything, drop a like on drop a like, drop a follow. What else do we do? Share. Sharing is caring. I'm gonna be working on some videos and things like that. I'll be just shooting them out on YouTube and things like that. So we gotta spread the we gotta spread the stuff so we can reach more people. I think you're only an hour ahead. Oh, okay. Yeah, so if I'm an hour ahead, then that'll be like 6 o'clock your time. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I don't know. I know Charlie said he was like PST. So yeah, I'm like, I'm just trying to make sure I get a consistent time so people can just kind of catch me. But anyway, I'm gonna quit yapping. I'm gonna get out of here, and I will see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a good one, and hopefully I can get my buttons to work. Your CST? Okay, well I'm EST. I'm in the East. I am in the East. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and take my butt to bed because I'm tired. I felt like I just like shot put like most of that dialogue. I was sitting there. I was just like, adult, a cult. I was like, I was struggling. I appreciate you coming by, Leah. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll be here streaming around this time, trying to do my best. All right, you have a good night, Aaliyah. I'ma head out. Anybody else that was watching, you have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.